Hey, what's up, wrestling fans? No video today, but here we go. This is the debate that's been raging for a long time. Roman Reigns or John Cena? Which one should turn heel? Roman Reigns or John Cena? I'm always hearing this. And so I'm going to tell you about it. I want to remind you guys that I'll be live tonight on Corrupted Podcast's YouTube channel. That's right, free and live for everybody. We have live streaming capabilities back again. So remember, tonight at 10 p.m., Thursday Night Throwdown. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I wanted John Cena to become a heel so bad back in around WrestleMania 22, 23. Well, he was a heel to me around then, you know what I mean? But I mean, I really wanted him to turn heel after that. You know, maybe WrestleMania, 24, 25, 26, all those times. I think especially around 25, 6, 27, 28. You really wanted John Cena to turn heel. It didn't happen. And to me now, it feels like that ship has sailed, to me. It just seems ridiculous now. Because I wanted it so badly then, and then it didn't happen. And even recently, they could have done it, and it would have been like, wow, now they did it? Wow, a shock. But, with the whole Nikki Bella thing and everything else like that, it's another good time. I guess people think it's time to do it again. I mean, he's got movies coming up that he's got to do. He's got to go away again here or there, so he won't be here all the time. So I just don't. That's why now I just really believe I don't want to see it. I wanted to see it badly for a while. Now I don't want to see it. It's too late anyway. I think if you did it, people would half care about it. I mean, that's the way I think they would feel. I think it would be like oh wow, but this was too late. That's why I feel Roman Reigns is definitely the more interesting guy to turn heel, because we had to sit there and watch Cena be cheered and booed. When Cena was cheered by everybody and he was on top of the world, that was awesome. That was a good time for him. I mean, I didn't love it actually, but it was a good thing. The whole crowd was on his side, and it was a lot of fun for a couple of years. And then he kept I would say Cena kept about 70% of the crowd on his side, And, there was that 30% really anti-Cena vocal crowd. And then it got a little bit louder over the years. But with Reigns, it's just like he goes out there and it's like mostly you hear boos. You hear boo, and then you hear 30% people cheer. So you have a split, just like Cena. Cena, got really enraging to me when it got to that point, like around WrestleMania 23, 24, and 25, and after that especially, where it was just like, man, I've had enough of this guy. I've had enough of this now. Can't they do something with him or turn him heel? Well, Reigns has always been like that. A lot of the crowd is booing him, and 30 to 40% of the crowd is cheering him. And depending on where the city is that day that they are, things change up a little bit. But I'm sick of this in the middle, intermediate type of person. Maybe John Cena couldn't do it with all the Make-A-Wishes and all the amazing things he was doing. But I think there's so much money in Reigns being a full-blown heel. Just being a complete badass heel, saying that, I think you should win the belt in Saudi Arabia. I think you should attack the fans for being lazy, attack the fans for having beach balls at WrestleMania, attack the fans for booing him when he was bleeding at WrestleMania, putting his life on the line, to face a guy who doesn't give a damn, Brock Lesnar, and all these people turning their backs on him. There's such a story waiting to be told there, very Bret Hart-like, and I'm not kidding. There's such a story. There's actually an authentic story there to tell. And the WWE could do it. John Cena's turns would have always been like, oh my God, like out of nowhere seemingly, like Hulk Hogan's turn kind of. And then they sort of told the story, but, they told you what the story was. But there already is one being built here by the fans, by the reaction at WrestleMania, by Roman Reigns. They should have fully used that. And maybe they should have used it the night after WrestleMania. But they should certainly use it in Saudi Arabia. The fans will be mad the title changed on another country and not at WrestleMania. They'll be upset at Roman for that. He can do so much stuff if he comes back. So that's why, in my opinion, I believe John Cena should definitely turn heel first. Roman Reigns should definitely turn heel first. And John Cena just shouldn't be heel at this point. Because the time for Cena has passed, but the layout for Roman Reigns right now is set up beautifully. But if we learned anything from what they felt about John Cena, then they're going to do the same thing with Reigns. They're going to keep shoving him until you either love him or you just have to deal with him. I feel like Cena came out of his funk. It took years to come out of his funk. But once Cena started facing Owens and AJ Styles, and people realized that Cena's like one of the only guys on the mic anymore, that sort of anger towards Cena has kind of gone away a little bit. And it was definitely passed off to Reigns. So now, will neither man ever turn heel? I don't know. But there's one thing that nobody can argue. There's one thing that nobody out there can argue, and that's that Roman Reigns has been pushed more than any other superstar ever in the history of WWE. And by pushed, I mean just constantly given crutches and constantly pushed when he gets the representation of a Goldberg, a Stone Cold, and a The Rock. But he hasn't really earned those accolades yet. But yet he is pushed that way. So that's why it's not even an opinion. Everybody knows who has a brain. This guy has been pushed harder than anybody I've ever heard of. Lex Luger was pushed pretty hard during that thing where he slammed Yokozuna, and then he gets to WrestleMania 10, and then it was over. It ended for Lex Luger. Did the WWE make Lex Luger win at WrestleMania 10 and not go with Bret Hart? Did the WWE then make Lex Luger the champion at WrestleMania 11? Did Lex Luger then go to WrestleMania 12 to headline WrestleMania 12? No. Remember what happened? Bret Hart. Now, maybe that's Vince McMahon's thinking. Maybe he's like, hey, the last time I gave up on Lex Luger and I pushed the guy that the real wrestling fans wanted, Bret Hart, the ratings went to shit. Maybe that's what Vince was thinking. And he was like, I'm not going to do it this time. This guy's got that Samoan blood too. So, I'm going to keep pushing Lex Luger. And that's what apparently has happened here. That's what I think. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments down below. Who's going to turn heel first, if ever, or will neither man ever turn heel? I will see you guys tonight live. Hit that subscribe button down below. Don't miss out on my daily videos, podcasts, opinions, and news reports, guys. I love talking to you. And thanks to everybody who signed up on Patreon. Now we're at 312 patrons. We're going up and up and up. It's patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. And I did some talking, baby. I did some Morning Madness episodes. Every morning, Morning Madness goes up there. Well, not every morning, but almost every morning. Morning Madness goes up there, and episode 82 was recorded last night. 81 is an hour long. 82 is about 20-something minutes. And I talk some crap about a lot of things. So go to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show and sign up for Patreon and support the show. Plus get 6 to 8 hours of bonus content a week on there. So that's like almost 30 hours a month of content on there for $5 a month. You can do $1 a month too and just listen to the Corrupted podcast if you want. And of course you can cancel it anytime. Guys, I'll see you tonight for Thursday Night Throwdown over on the Corrupted YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Corrupted podcast. Leave a comment down below. Hit me up on Twitter @RealCronin. Goodbye, guys. Watch these other videos if you missed them. They're popping up now.